Dude, this is 30 minutes. I mean, I got permission from Legal to watch this, but we could just wait for Monday, maybe. I mean, I'll take a look at it.
You're being so lazy, it might be illegal. That's right. Professional live streamer XQC is facing accusations of stealing content for his own reaction videos while making a complete mod.
By the way, I think everybody understands that it like, I don't think anybody argues that it's legal, right? Like, I don't argue that it's legal. I know full well that it's not. It's like certain aspects of it are absolutely illegal and people understand it. It's more so about the gray area of like IP holders not. Why do you have to snitch yourself like that? Because a lot of things are in the gray area legally that we all take for granted, and we would be shocked if people would legally pursue. What do I mean by this? Okay. And I've used this example so many fucking times. So many goddamn times. Okay. Like me drinking a fucking Diet Mountain Dew on stream with the fucking branding on it is technically not like copyrighted shit that I'm showing that I have the right to show on stream. Okay. But it would be absolutely unimaginable if Pepsi Cola Corporation came after me and was pursuing me legally. Okay? Nintendo is the perfect example of video game companies that go above and beyond what is normally established in the industry as a no-no zone. They have all the legal right to pursue anyone that does Let's Plays, and oftentimes end up doing it because they're fucking crazy. You get it? They do it because they have every right to do it, but most people react to it in a negative way because they're like, what the fuck are you doing? Why would Pepsi do that anyways? It's free publicity. It doesn't matter if Pepsi benefits from it, chat. We're talking about whether it is legal or not. That is an entirely separate conversation. You are now realizing why, despite the fact that it is legal, for example, or it is illegal, for example, that most product owners, most patent owners, most IP owners in this space don't pursue litigation. There's two reasons for it. One, first reason, first and foremost, what you just mentioned, they like it. They think it's publicity. They don't give a fuck. Or two, they don't know that it's even happening, or even if they did know it was happening, which leads me to my third argument. Three, how much money can you actually make? Because even if you have lawyers on retainer, okay, even if you have lawyers on retainer that are willing and able to suck every fucking bit of capital from every avenue they can, okay, even if they were to do that, the amount of the legal fees for that, the court fees and the legal fees for that is not going to make it a justifiable venture for them. Okay? Most of the stuff that is illegal, the copyright law is bad shit. Yes, copyright is horrifying. So I have two different arguments on this, like obviously the morality argument and the legality argument. The legality argument is that most people, most IP holders don't pursue it because they can't make a lot of money off of it. It's like not worth it, right? And also the morality argument is that it is unjustifiable. It's terrible. It's awful. All art is derivative. It sucks that it's like it's even talked about in this regard. It's basically digital enclosures. I think we're living out the last couple decades, maybe, if not the last couple of years, of the digital enclosures being not permanently pursued. Like the Web 3.0 thing, which luckily kind of fell apart because the NFTs and cryptocurrencies were riddled with scams, was basically that. It was basically that. For those of you who don't know, Web 3.0 was about, digital enclosures in general. A new way to maximize your profits for mega corporations and pursuing or at least like creating a ownership structure where like every single thing that you used had a non-fungible token that you could point to, that you would need to point to, that you would need to pay for if you utilized it. It's been 9 seconds. You're the best. Okay. Well, this is me not doing normal. Like, people always expect me to just like fucking click play and shut the fuck up. But like, of course, I have a lot of opinions on the matter, and I'm going to talk about it. All right, let's continue.
Mockery of other people's intellectual property rights. Oh, hold on. This part's great. Man, I love this guy. Welcome back, Legal Eaglets. Today it's time to think like a lawyer because we're going to be covering one of the most misunderstood aspects of copyright law, fair use. So hold on, because it depends. But for those not in the know, XQC is one of the most popular and highest paid internet personalities. Over the past decade, the 27-year-old French-Canadian has cultivated a dedicated following for his unique style of unfiltered commentary for video game live streams and YouTube videos. Now, XQC's most recent controversy kicked off when he uploaded a video to his YouTube channel showing himself reacting to another creator's video on the JFK assassination.
It's so funny that even to this day, by the way, the owner of this video has never said anything. I don't think. To my knowledge, the owner of this video has never said anything about XQC reacting to his video. Like, he never said that it was bad or wrong. Let me know. No, he did? Wait, really? I thought he either didn't say anything or probably didn't say that he didn't care. He said he was cool with it. That's so awesome. No, show me. I need to see the proof. All right, let's keep going.
Ground level, given spotted Oswald approaching.
But while reaction videos typically involve lots of pausing and constructive commentary on selected clips, XQC's video is almost exclusively.
You like shit about you being a fake socialist? Yeah, I don't care. He did like a tweet shitting on you. Yeah, there's nothing funnier than like a dude being like, yeah, the main guy that you guys are yelling at who fucking walked away for the entire video, I don't really care about, but this fucking socialist guy, fuck him.
Just him watching the entire.
Like 90% of like the content disagreements I have with people online with other content creators directly as a consequence of like my personal worldview and never about the act itself.
Entirety of another person's 90-minute video. This triggered an influx of backlash from other YouTubers who accused XQC of free riding off of another creator's hard work, all while reaping financial rewards via clicks and ad revenue.
XQC is saying next to nothing. Again, it's just like, wow, this video is popular, so I'm gonna sit in the corner. My audience will do basically whatever I say, and I'll say it next to nothing and make free money.
And to make matters worse, sometimes he even keeps the video playing while he leaves to use the bathroom or make lunch.
Allowed various work.
Do not.
Wait, he's watching Kowloon, right? I watched the
this
video
to YouTube for the lack of Boom!
And of course, XQC is not the only streamer who reacts to other people's videos in real time with almost no commentary. It's all over the place.
Me. This part I do think is like silly because it's like, yeah, of course, there are moments where you want the video to run. In my opinion, for example, H3H3 does a really good job with this because they pre-select the segments that they want to react to, and then they basically run the course. You say Asmund is a bad example. It's like saying I do it too, okay? Of course, you have to listen to the narrative if you want to react to it. The principle behind it is, the principle behind it is like Asmund is really good about it too, actually. Yeah, I mean, there are people who do a decent job, and there are people who don't do a decent job. But in this situation, you know, in order to drive home that narrative, cutting five seconds of people's, reactions to a video, like, of course, it's very different than commentary. It's very different than what, like, Legal does. You know what I mean? Legal is writing a script and then picking pieces. There are other people that also do that online, but then there's also people on the commentary side that will have videos that they fucking live react to, or not live react to, but like fake live react to.
Now, XQC claims he's done nothing wrong and accused his critics of being envious of his success. Now, as a YouTuber who has produced my own share of reaction videos and had their videos reacted to by others, this is an issue that is near and dear to my heart, and more importantly, my wallet. And the transformative nature of fair use is one of the most misunderstood areas of the law on the internet. So today, let's take a deep dive into one of the most heated debates on online content creation and fair use that's happening right now. Now, Felix Lengyel, better known as XQC, has spent nearly a decade building a devoted online following as a former top-ranked competitive Overwatch player turned streamer and content creator. And on the live streaming platform Twitch and now Kick, XQC regularly chats with fans, hosts reality shows, and broadcasts himself playing video games. And on his YouTube channel, XQC makes general videos on a variety of topics, including videos of himself reacting to other creators' content, and often re-upload.
Was it Legal who told you they didn't want to include the chair meme? No, it was, no, I'm not going to reveal who it was, but it wasn't Legal. Legal said that he had a segment dedicated to me as well, but he didn't really put it in there because they didn't have enough time, so I got lucky. I got fucking lucky, dog.
Uploading his live streams. Now, XQC is no stranger to controversy, and if anything, he revels in it. He's been historically suspended from Twitch for various reasons, ranging from a copyright strike for live streaming the Tokyo Olympics to an incident where he uploaded a brief clip of two gorillas mating, which he claims was by accident. And XQC has also blurted out homophobic, sexist, or otherwise bizarre comments during live streams. But ironically, the famously outspoken XQC now finds himself under fire for the things he doesn't say during his reaction videos. Now, most recently, XQC kicked the hornet's nest on July 24th, 2023, when he posted a video onto his YouTube channel titled The Kennedy Assassination, XQC Reacts
Damn,
to
dog, that shit got 463,000 views. That's insane. Holy shit. That is actually crazy. That's crazy.
Lemino. But XQC's video is not so much a reaction video as it is mostly just him watching an entire 90-minute JFK documentary in silence. A number of YouTubers accused
Lady Kanoran, they give the 5
XQC of stealing the content of a fellow creator while providing almost zero commentary that would make the video his own. First, it was Bub Films taking XQC to task. Then some ordinary gamers joined the fray, describing the video as garbage. And this isn't the first time that XQC's non-reactive reaction videos have actually stirred controversy. Neo, a YouTuber who creates educational videos, who you can also find on Nebula, criticized XQC for leaving the room 5 seconds into reacting to Neo's video and only coming back 10 minutes later, which Neo...
It's like kind of sad because Legal kind of argues that it's not right if you're watching it and making commentary on the go instead of pre-watching, preparing the commentary beforehand. I think that's is the most shaky argument of Legal. Yes, but I think he's like specifically talking about the legality of it or what would be not legally permissible. And I think that is where we arrive at the gray area for this kind of conversation. If we're going to get into that side of it, if you're going full legal mode, like, yeah, the most ethical way to do this live is by watching all the videos, picking apart exact moments that you want to fucking react to, and picking apart the exact moments that you think moves the narrative so that you can actually adequately react to the video. H3 does this, but even then there's going to be periods where you're just letting the video run in order to react to it. However, I have figured out that in that situation, the best possible thing to do is basically let the video run its course and routinely stop so that the final product, because I'm doing this live, my goal always is to ensure that the final product is something that you can chop down, that it can be like a perfectly legal, valid upload of a video and not just simply a re-upload of a video, okay? I'm adding a lot of perspective to it. I'm adding a lot of background to it. Even though technically this aspect of it, like what you are experiencing right now as you come in, would be in a legal gray zone. It's because there are certain aspects of a work that isn't just about transformative, but is it also a market substitute, right? Like, can you watch the entire product? Of course you can't. Unless you are quite literally pushing every fucking aspect of it and criticizing every aspect of it. So the reality of this situation is that there are certain like allowable moments in the React Gate saga that everybody kind of gets, and someone can say your valuable addition is not worth XYZ. No, it doesn't matter. That's why, for example, if Ben Shapiro were to try and like hit me for copyright, that would be a legal argument that is completely unacceptable. because I am directly criticizing every single moment. It doesn't matter if he doesn't like the criticism of it. Ultimately, he could try, but he would lose in a court of law. We have literally seen you stop watching videos because you realize you don't have anything to say about them. Yeah. But that is why you will never find a video. You won't find a video on my YouTube page where like on my personal YouTube page, not in the fucking Hasanabi Clips Industrial Complex, but on my personal YouTube page, you are not going to find a video that isn't like perfectly edited and perfectly transformative, right? It's not going to happen. There are certain members of the Hasanabi Clips Industrial Complex that don't care about editing the videos down and making like a product that is devoid of any sort of like ethical complications or even straight up theft ultimately. But in general, you are not going to find that. And I would not want that anyway, because I don't think that these are good. I do not think that these are good things to like put out there. I don't think this is a good piece of content to put out there. If it was just like there's dead air in between and there are even moments where I'm like gotten off my chair or something like that.
Described as XQC, quote, making a mockery out of the fact that he is not reacting. He also provided a graph showing that there was no viewership boost for Neo during and after XQC's broadcast. On the streaming site Kick, which XQC recently made a $100 million deal to join, one of XQC's first streams went south after a member of Kick staff had to jump into the chat to stop him from streaming the entirety of The Dark Knight. He then found himself temporarily hidden from Kick's directory, aka shadow banned, for a second copyright violation for streaming Breaking Bad. Now, addressing the backlash to the Kennedy video, XQC asserted in a live stream that he paused like crazy and added a lot of commentary to very generous statements.
Bro, I paused like crazy, added a lot of commentary. Chat, the reason why I didn't commentate is that streams are content. Streams in their entirety are content.
He then claimed he only rushed through because his chat was, quote, getting mad. And after going on one of his trademark rants, he added, quote,
yes, a lot of it is just watching it. Because that's what chat wants. If I commentate too much, chat gets bored.
Now, we'll talk about legal defenses in the future, but this is just classic, the chat got bored, so it's okay to commit copyright infringement. I'm sure he's fine here. But on Twitter, XQC hit back at some ordinary gamers, writing, quote, I'm watching a vid I like to my people that...
Hasan, everyone. How does a big streamer have that take on streaming? I totally get where he's coming from. No, I get it. Back in the good old days, you used to watch so much with not a soul caring. I think what the irony is that like everybody likes the React content. Like everybody likes consuming the React content. Hasan Farley's outside. Oh shit. Hold on 1 second. I got to bring Farley in. 1 second.
One eternity later.
It's madness. It's chaos. This is going to be fine. Oh yeah, no, I hope. We'll see. It'll be all right. I think it'll be okay. Kaya does not like Farley. No, it's Farley doesn't like Kaya. Kaya likes every dog. Kaya doesn't give a shit. They're fucking growl. Kaya. Okay, Farley, chill out. Come on. Are you dog sitting for a little bit? Yes. Why is Farley there? He just rolled up. They're circling each other. They're circling the drain. Kaya is very good at... Kaya is very, very good at playing with dogs that are big. Will you let him jump in your lap? That's what he wants? Yeah, sure. I'm going to do that in a second. New chew toy for Kaya. No, Kaya's very good at playing with dogs. She loves playing with dogs. The difference, of course, is that while she's very good with playing with dogs like her size that have the same level of energy, a lot of big dogs, especially older big dogs, or a lot of big dogs, especially not big dogs, what am I saying? Little dogs, especially older little dogs, don't appreciate her energy. Run the vid, more copyright infringement, please. Yes, we're gonna do that in a second. But yeah, Kaya gets a little too big and a little too excited from time to time. So, but it's fine now. Farley is just like posted up next to the door and Kaya is laying down next to me. Now she's making moves, walking over there. And now they're swapping. Okay, Kaya is now next to the door and Farley's next to me. Hello. Hello, Farlito. Okay. I can't show you. Kaya. No. Stop. You can't be not tiny. You can't do that. You think you're tiny. You think you're a tiny little lady, but you're a giant, okay? You're a ginormous little baby. Ridiculous. Thank you, Uncle Haas. We are taking off. See you soon. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. See you guys soon. Does Kaya want to play with every dog when you're out on walks? My pup is the same age and wants to see everyone gets frustrating. No, she's fine. Fine on walks. She has like her friends that she knows she can play with, that she gets excited at. She's not even like being crazy right now. She's just standing underneath me. And Farley is just like standing at the edge of the room. I'm going to go grab a camera and I'm going to try to I think I'm going to go grab a camera and try to set up the popper cam. I found another camera in my... Oh, anyway, I have to pee as well. And I'm not silly enough, even though I got permission to react to this, I ain't going to be fucking reacting to it while I'm away from the camera. So I'm going to wait. Don't let the vid play when you're off screen. Legal, criticize that? Yeah, I know. I feel like my friends who I react to don't really give a shit if I'm like away from camera for like a short period of time over the course of like a 3-hour fucking react that I do to like a 20-minute video. But I assume that it would be ironic if I let this video run. I'm gonna go pee real quick. All right, let's do it. Let's get back into the legal video.
That's it. Whatever that means. Now, XQC reacted to Neo's response with this
by the way, this is the real reason why I play the video. It always seems strange to me when streamers walk away while the video's left playing. I feel like it makes complete sense to just pause the video when you walk away. I mean, we want to see your reaction. Genuine question. Is there a reason streamers just don't pause? Yes. The reason is literally because when I did that just now, almost 1,000 people left. Because people understandably want like fast-paced content. It's dead air. Why the fuck would you wait for dead air to end? You know what I mean? And also, yeah, a lot of people have ADHD brain. Now, that in and of itself, like it's audience retention metrics. It's audience retention measures. However, okay? Now, if someone were to say, well, that's still not permissible, totally makes sense. Okay? That is totally valid to say that that's not permissible. And it's also fucked up to do to people that you don't know that you've never done before. And I'm certainly guilty of it. The other reason why, for the record, that I do it specifically is because I already hear it. I know what the video is saying because I'm listening to it or I'm watching it on my phone. So like, even if I'm not technically there, I'm still personally invested in the video, or it's usually like a fucking, 2-minute maximum moment that is like I would have been watching and not pausing anyway. Okay.
incomprehensible video.
Chat, did this get re-uploaded? Chat, is this video re-uploaded or not? Wait, it didn't. Wait, it didn't. So what's the problem? So what's the problem then? People say that it's when you upload it to the same platform, and that's the problem.
Yeah, so what I think he's trying to say, and don't quote me on this, is that he told his editor or his social media guy not to republish his live stream to YouTube, thinking that that somehow absolved him of copyright infringement. That's not the case. Now, what this gibbering mouther fails to understand is that it's copyright infringement whether it takes place during a live stream or during a video on demand or a re-upload. It doesn't matter whether it's live or not. It's still copyright.
Yeah, it's still not about you watching it, but transform the content with your input. There can't be input if no streamer's there. Yes. And obviously, if you like leave for fucking, an extended period of time beyond like a minute, then you're in a different area in and of itself. But like, yeah, if you're not there, but you're still listening to it, like I'm just giving you the argument. I know it's bad optics in general, which is why I don't do it or try not to do it as best as possible over the course of a fucking you know, 10-hour stream. Obviously, I have to piss sometimes. And I don't do it to people I don't know, or try not to do it to people I don't know, or people that would have an issue with it. However, fuck. Logitech Stream Cam? I don't even know what the fuck this is. I don't know why. Premium HD webcam for live streaming. I got this, and I have no idea what it is. I'm gonna use it now. I don't even. I think I like got it gifted to me or some shit. But the arguments for it is basically that, like, the argument always is Hasan just has random webcams laying around. Yes, the rich keep getting richer, brother. They fucking send me shit all the time. The argument basically is, at least on my end, I want to make sure that it's a product that is something you can easily fucking cut a legitimate video out of, like a standalone video out of. Every react I do is always a video that you can make out of that. That's what I have in mind when I do that, right? My goal is to ensure that the video that I'm doing is a video that you can actually fucking make a standalone product out of when you react to it. Capitalist much? Yes. And hold on. And every single aspect of the video, even if I'm not directly fucking watching it in that moment, or you think I'm not watching it in that moment, I'm still paying attention to either off camera or in general, because you know, I'm still doing commentary. What is a gibbering mouther? I don't know what the fuck that means.
Infringement.
Shut up.
It just might be harder to actually find if there's no actual recorded video of it, if it was a live stream that just went off into the ether. And actually, when XQC was called out during the live stream of reacting to—
No, I know that's what he called XQC. I don't know what that means, okay? I'm not a sexy lawyer who's like 38 plus. I don't know how old Legal is.
to Neo's video for the lack of commentary, XQC just gets angry and makes some stuff up. Talking about some nonsense reaction about
I'm no
the
big city lawyer
metal
now.
of the pillars and stuff.
Metal pipes, cement, football, goal at the back. Wait a minute, chat. Hold up. I think this is a very rare copper alloy right there, chat.
But it highlights the lack of actual commentary. You can't just describe what you're seeing and call it commentary. That's not going to qualify. And it highlights the lack of anything of value that's being added and the lack of transformativeness of these reactions. But XQC described some ordinary gamers' take as, quote, unfounded criticism full of personal attacks, and asked some ordinary gamers why this triggers him so much. Now, speaking as a lawyer and YouTuber, the reason this triggers some people, especially content creators, is that XQC seems to be basically stealing other people's hard work under the guise of creating a reaction video, which we'll talk about whether it's a reaction or not. But besides the legality of it, there are a wide variety of attitudes toward reaction content in the streaming community itself. Ethan Klein, a YouTuber and co-host of the H3 podcast, has a—
I just realized the extension I have is not for a USB-C. This is a USB-C. This is a USB-C, and I only have one port for it. Let's see. Bro, if you ask me one more fucking time if I talked about the issue between India and Canada and USA, I'm going to send you to Canada, okay? I'm going to condemn you into living in Canada for the rest of your life. Timmy Hortons for you all day, every day, okay? Shut the fuck up! Yes, I did. Extensively. Shut up. Take an hour off. Done. C? What is this C to A cable? I don't know what that means. What is this? A USB-C, man? Look. When you scream, my roommates judge me. Okay.
emerged as a prominent voice on fair use and one of the fiercest critics of non-reactive content creators. And on the August 7th episode of the H3 podcast, Klein and XQC debated what counts as fair use with respect to hosting content. XQC accused Klein of doing the same thing by featuring smaller creators' content.
I'm so scared of this bricks. My PC is going to be really sad for me.
On his platform.
You keep saying that.
You're doing it. You're doing it.
Oh, wait, what the fuck? Uh-oh. Automatically, did the audio change? Yeah, it did. It fucking went into default. And default, hold on. Wrong mic, I know. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. How bad is the audio? How bad is the voice? Real voice? Why, what does it sound like? What do I sound like? No, the input is not the stream cam, you fucking goober. Okay, boom. All right, we're back. Oh, no, it's not. It didn't change.
Phone. There it is. Okay, fix the audio again. You can't be seriously doing this during this video. Like, come on. Why? Dog, what are you doing? I'm losing my mind. You can't be seriously doing this during this video. Like, come on. What do you mean? What? You're reacting during a video about not reacting during a video? Yeah, except I'm literally fucking reacting to the video. And in the moments where I'm not reacting to the video, I pause it. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck? You sound muffled? No, I don't. Shut up. There's no way. Not every single moment of a live stream when I'm reacting to a video, or not every single moment of the live stream is now dedicated from this point on to the legal video. You know that, right? Like, I just want to make sure that everybody understands, like, the 3 hours prior to this and the 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours after this is not all going to be dedicated to reacting to a legal video. There are going to be moments where I stop and do other shit. It's normal. Like, I pissed. I stopped the video. I paused it. I got up to take a piss. And now we've opened up a new can of worms where people go, you're not really reacting to the video, to be honest. You're talking about your computer issues. Yes, right now I am, because I'm no longer reacting to the video. It could be open in the background like this, but not playing, because I'm not reacting to the fucking video. What the fuck is wrong with everyone's brains in this situation? Okay? What do you mean? What do you fucking mean, dog? What are you saying? This is entirely idiotic if this is your line of criticism. Of course, obviously, when I'm back and playing the video, I will be reacting to the video, which I have so far. It's 8 minutes in. We started off. Let me see if I can find the fucking VOD. We started reacting to the video like an hour ago. Shut the fuck up. I've spoken about the context and the content in the video before even watching the video because I gave my opinion from the start. Also, I have expressed permission from Legal to react to the video as well. Anyway, let's continue.
You call me a thief piece of when you're doing it.
You haven't proven that. I don't know why you keep saying that.
However, a key difference is that H3 rarely plays a video in its entirety, and XQC asserted that his live reactions give exposure to smaller creators, which set up a furious response from Klein.
Nice try. You literally do it to enrich yourself. You're
our boy Vince is coming in now. Hot.
Multi-millionaire, and you steal content from small creators, and you don't give a f about their rights or what they want. You're not creating anything big for anyone. You're just taking attention and views for yourself, and you don't give a f about the consequences of that. It's not your decision to make that for other people's property.
Now, the debate devolved into finger pointing and insults, with Klein cutting off the stream.
Here it is, by the way. There you have it, folks. Dog cam is back, baby, and better than ever in a big way. Not a little one, but a big one.
Stream, but not before XQC asserted people would rather watch him do the worm than watch Klein's podcast, and he then did so.
Okay, first of all, I'm sorry, but that was a goated move. Okay, legal. This is one of the very rare instances where I will be openly disagreeing with you. Sir, you are wrong. That was fire. Not only was that fire, but doing the worm in that situation actually caused him to win the argument. Okay? You, sir, have won the argument. It is pretty funny because there is no moment where you can do this on stream in any context and not have it be insanely memeable. You know what I mean? Harley! What are you doing? Come here. Harley, come on, lap time. Nope, never mind.
Okay, sure. I mean, that's content, man. It's original content, at least. Yes, do that, bro. Do it.
And in the wake of all of this controversy, YouTuber Meat Canyon created a parody of XQC in a video he called The Tragedy of a Reaction Streamer, in which XQC is portrayed as a Smaug-like monster, hoarding views, though ironically...
Okay, I feel like this is him. I'll be honest, I think like Legal Eagle's own personal judgments definitely play a role in his assessment, right? Like, he might be saying this is pure legal analysis, but like he's just going in. He's going ham. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. It is coming across a little biased. And by the way, I am much more on Legal Eagle's side on politics and worldview and the way you conduct yourself online than I would be on XQC's side. And even then, I'm saying, like, he's just like, my legal analysis on the matter is that XQC could be, in a court of law, considered a gremlin. Anyway. It's funny.
The XQC golem in this video seems to be actually more coherent than the real thing.
Very fun. I liked it a lot. Make sure to leave a like, a click on the bell, and the thing. And oh shit, I'm doing the pose.
And then things got meta when XQC reacted to the video by barely reacting.
The view strip, maybe I could find it.
And then things got really meta when Meat Canyon reacted to XQC's reaction by barely reacting. Though, ironically, Meat Canyon's reaction is probably the one that's most likely to qualify as fair use, because under some circumstances, parody can be fair use. And if I was his lawyer, I'd argue the parody only works if he reacts to the whole thing without reacting. Copyright can be really weird sometimes. Of course, copyright can be hard. It's why you need a good lawyer. But if you want a great lawyer, my firm, the Eagle Team, can help. If you or a loved one...
It's going to be really funny when Legal Eagle sues me or copy strikes me for watching this, even though he gave me legal permission to watch it. And then I have to hire the legal team because I don't just need a legal team. I need the Eagle Team. Okay. And we just have like one big back and forth prank like that. Just a legal prank. Just like at the top of the hour, there's a 3-minute ad break. The legal team will also serve you in the legal field. Okay. Here's the 3-minute ad break now.
One has suffered from cancer, suffered an injury or death in the family, or were involved in a car crash, we can represent you or help find you the right attorney who can. Just click on the link in the description for a free consultation with my team.
Did I perfectly align that so that everyone was giving 10/10s to Legal Eagle ended up contributing to my ad break segue? Because I know you fucking pieces of shit would never actually give me the same decency of rating my ad break segue in the same way that you would with Legal Team. Was that a perfectly 5-head placed moment? Yes, it absolutely was. Don't try to fucking change it. Don't try to give me a 0 out of 10. No, no. Okay, let's keep going.
Because you don't just need a legal team, you need the Eagle Team. So link below. Now back to thieving streamers. And this is a perfect opportunity to talk about one of my very favorite cases that actually involves Ethan Klein. Now, originally Ethan Klein found fame through his YouTube channel, H3H3 Productions, which was hosted by himself and his wife, Hila. Now, their content included sketch comedy and reaction videos that satirize internet culture, and it was one of their biting reaction videos that landed them in federal court. Because in February of 2016, Ethan and Hila posted a video mercilessly mocking the video of another fellow YouTuber, Matt Hosenseide, in which his character, the big bold guy, attempts to seduce a love interest using the power of parkour.
Strong shoulders.
He wrote that in, by the way.
I don't recommend that you watch this video. It is the most cringeworthy thing you have ever seen in your entire life. And for some reason, it still exists on YouTube. But the Klein's 14-minute reaction video included numerous clips of the big bold guy's supremely cringe video, interspersed with their own commentary and jokes. And frankly, they played almost the entire video itself while they were commentating on it.
You guys want to know something crazy? For as much as we've talked about this issue, this particular law, this particular suit, and the precedent and the legal precedents like created, I guess. I had never seen this video, and I totally had no idea. Like, I didn't even realize that this was a real thing. Like, this person was the video that they were reacting to, or that this person even existed. Kind of interesting that I know the minutia and the legal analysis surrounding it, and you know, like what constitutes for fair use and whatnot. And yet I've never seen the original video nor Ethan's reaction to it. That is fucking awesome.
So objectified.
You can have me.
Holy f***.
Of course.
And it's just that easy, baby.
And in response, Hosenseide, known online as Matt Haas, sued the pair in federal court for copyright infringement and DMCA violations. And in the original complaint, Haas accused the clients of reproducing virtually all of the work.
I posted a bold guy in 2015 on Twitter and it was over.
As, quote, nothing more than a prop in their comedy routine. And after the Kleins posted a video discussing the lawsuit, Haas added a defamation claim as well. But Judge Catherine Forrest of the Southern District of New York rejected all of Haas's claims, ruling that the Kleins video constituted quintessential criticism and comment that clearly fell within the bounds of fair use.
Which was
In
true,
her
it
analysis,
was.
Judge Forrest highlighted that the heart of the fair use inquiry is the extent to which the purpose and character of the use is transformative by adding something new with further purpose or different character. Noting that commentary and criticism have a strong presumption in favor of fair use, she cites various jokes and comments the Kleins made about the video, like calling Haas the king of cringe tube, criticizing what they found to be unrealistic dialogue between Haas and the parkour actress, and mocking the plaintiff's parkour ability. And
Defamation. Okay, let me bring something up, by the way, about this particular video and my reaction to this particular video, which is like kind of meta commentary. At this point, this is so meta at the same time because like we're literally reacting to a video about reactions, about like legally permissible reactions and whatnot. If like a big chunk of the issues that arise out of this is usually because like people don't fully understand streamer culture in general, or don't understand like what is supposed to be allowed and what is not supposed to be allowed, or what is like understood in this instance, right? Like in this unique setting. For example, Legal Eagle could turn around and be like, Hasan did a very dog shit response to my video, dog shit reaction to my video, and actually pointed to the moments where I was yelling at chat because I was putting the camera together. Okay? He could. And that would, because the video, technically a still frame of the video is in the background while I was reacting to it, like most people would look at that and go, well, yeah, he is right. Hasan is dog shit at reacting. Okay? But in reality, that very moment, I'm technically not fucking reacting to the video at all. But most normies don't see that. You know what I mean? Most normies don't see that. They don't understand that. Most people that are not like, that don't understand Twitch streaming just kind of see people walking away and go, oh, that's fucked up, which is true. Optically speaking, on an optics front, it is fucked up. Judge, listening to Hasan getting stun locked by chat would immediately give you a 0 out of 10 as well. One reason that a lot of IP owners don't take things to court is that they don't want to have an unfavorable precedent, e.g. this case here, or Galoob v. Nintendo, which definitively allowed ROM hacking. Better for everyone not to rock the boat unless something egregious happens. Yes, but also the other side of this circumstance, as I explained thoroughly, is that there's not a lot of money to be made. Because you have to, once you prove that harm had been committed to you, like there was some level of financial gains that this other person stole from you, not how much they made off of your video, but more so like how much you could have made, okay, from the video that substituted, that operated as a market substitute to the video. Like it's basically pennies at that point. You know what I mean? It's fucking pennies. Why would you hire a legal team, even the Eagle team, to pursue someone legally for a DMCA thing, and with the expectation that the other side is also going to countersue, because that's how DMCAs work. Like if I was at this very moment, if I uploaded this video to my YouTube channel, okay, and he didn't like the reaction upload, and he actually pursued me legally, right? And DMCA'd me, I could just say, all right, I'll take the L on this. Boom, it's done. Okay? Or in order for this to become like an actual issue, I would have to say, no, fuck that. I'm countering. I think that this was not violating DMCA at all. Oh my God. The worst thing that could have ever happened just happened. My fucking sweet green order is here, and yet they left it outside the gate. Farley, what are we going to do about this? What the hell are we going to do about this? The video is not frozen, by the way. It's just like, it's not, it's just, Farley doesn't move at all. Look at them. Okay. Stop saying gyat every time you see me sit down or you see my ass, okay? I know I got a big one. I know I got a thickie. Chill out. They're so quietly exploring the room. Okay. Getting back. Kaya, stop sniffing the human food. That is for humans, not for dogs, Kaya. Let's get back into it.
And Judge Forrest also analyzed to what extent the Klein's video usurped the demand for Haas's work by serving as a market substitute. And citing the Supreme Court's ruling in Campbell versus Acuff Rose, aka the Two Live Crew case, Judge Forrest noted that lethal parody may indeed hurt demand for the original work, and the injury may even be intentional, but that does not produce a harm cognizable under the Copyright Act. And accordingly, Judge Forrest found that the Klein's video, replete with criticism and mockery, is, quote, decidedly not a market substitute.
Okay, am I crazy, or does he keep saying decline? Like, does he keep saying Ethan, like Ethan decline? Or is that just me? I feel like he keeps saying decline.
For the Haas video, holding that the Klein's video constituted fair use. Judge Forrest
Klein
then dismissed the claims of copyright infringement and the DMCA violation, and she also tossed the defamation action, deeming the offending statements non-actionable opinions. And Ethan Klein rightfully declared this ruling a huge victory for fair use on YouTube. But in a footnote, Judge Forrest also cautioned, quote, the court is not ruling here that all reaction videos constitute fair use. She then provided helpful guidance for why the Klein's video was fair use, but other reaction videos might not be. Quote, some reaction videos, like the Klein video, intersperse short segments of another's work with criticism and commentary, while others are more akin to a group viewing session without commentary. Now, even though this case is 70 years old now, it's a great rundown of the fair use factors, especially in the context of an actual YouTube case, which is why I cite this case in every single one of my video descriptions. And if Lemino or Neo or others decide to sue XQC for copyright infringement, I can pretty much guarantee that they'll quote from this decision to argue that XQC's videos are a group viewing.
Yeah, except it would never, like, I mean, I guess, I was about to say, it would never happen because XQ would just take the L, but there's one aspect of this that we are not considering, which is that even without DMCA,
he would settle. XQC would settle without it going to court. However, I think a lot of people forget that it doesn't simply have to be the DMCA mechanism. Technically, we could override that. Like, you know, content creators could override that and directly sue. That is one other aspect that people actually forget. One other aspect that people actually fucking forget is that, hello? Oh, hello, Farley. One aspect that people actually forget is that it doesn't even matter. You don't need just the DMCA process to like pursue litigation. You could just go directly. You could sidestep YouTube and go directly. The DMCA process actually just like streamlines it so that YouTube doesn't get in trouble.
Session without commentary, not entitled to any fair use defense. So let's run through this analysis for what XQC is doing and figure out whether he has a fair use defense or whether it's copyright infringement. Now, fair use is a legal doctrine that allows unlicensed use of copyrighted material in certain circumstances. As an affirmative defense to infringement, fair use seeks to balance the property interests of copyright holders with the public interest of encouraging freedom of expression and the wider distribution of creative works. And while fair use is decided on a case-by-case basis, there are certain enumerated activities that are laid out in the Copyright Act as potentially qualifying for fair use, and that includes criticism, commentary, news reporting, and research. And that is not an exhaustive list. And in determining whether a particular use of a copyrighted work
oh, by the way, this is the other aspect of it as well for many of my reactions. Whenever people are like, aha, Hasan, like, what will you do when React comes for you? It's like, yeah, like most of my commentary is also especially protected under news. So suck my fucking dick, dumb bitch, is what I would say to a lot of people who are preying on my motherfucking downfall, if you know what I'm saying.
constitutes fair use, courts will consider the following 4 factors as codified in Section 107 of the Copyright Act. And no factor is determinative. You have to weigh every single one of them. The first factor is the purpose and character of the use, including whether the use is of a commercial nature or for a non-profit educational purpose. The second is the nature of the copyrighted work, the amount and substantiality of the portion used in relation to the copyrighted work as a whole, and the effect of the use upon the potential market for or value of the copyrighted work. So for the first factor, courts examine how the party claiming fair use is using the copyrighted work. And while non-commercial and educational uses are more likely to be deemed fair, making money from the use of another's work doesn't automatically preclude a fair use finding. Instead, the key inquiry is to the extent the use is considered transformative. And the example that I often use is that Jurassic Park was originally a novel written by Michael Crichton. Then eventually it was turned into a movie, Jurassic Park, created by Steven Spielberg. Now, the movie is a derivative of the novel. And while it was transformative to turn the novel into a movie, you better believe that Steven Spielberg got permission and was able to license the IP to turn the novel into a movie. If Steven Spielberg had not gotten permission, that would have been copyright infringement. And that's why fair use can be tricky, because for it to qualify as fair use, it has to be transformative. It has to.
It's crazy he knows E.T. personally, that he could just like make that. Like what about us that don't know E.T. personally? You know what I mean? What are we supposed to do? How are we gonna fucking ever show the real documentary story of E.T., you know?
Create something new, but it also has to be for the purpose and character of one of the fair use categories that the law recognizes as available to use for fair use, whether it's education or whether it's commentary, criticism, or parody. The purpose has to be there, as well as it being transformative. Being transformative alone is not enough, and in fact, that can make it copyright infringement. Now, whether something is transformative is
Yeah, he's talking a big game over here and not realizing that XQC could just turn around and pull the worm on him and absolutely eviscerate the legal team that is the Eagle team. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be talking a big game against the guy who invented the greatest debate tactic of all time. If Trump did it, he would win.
Is a pretty complicated subject. I could make an entire video just on whether something is transformative. But here's what the Supreme Court said in the 2 Live Crew case. Quote, the central purpose of the purpose and character of use inquiry is to see whether the new work merely supersedes the objects of the original creation or instead adds something new with a further purpose or different character, altering the first with new expression, meaning, or message. And in that case, the Supreme Court held that the rap group 2 Live Crew's commercial parody of Roy Orbison's song Oh Pretty Woman was non-infringing fair use. The court also found that the more transformative of the new work, the less significant the other 3 factors are. And as a result, the first prong has historically been the most decisive in fair use determinations. And generally speaking, you're supposed to take the minimum amount necessary to create the transformative work that you're creating. Now, parody is a little bit different. There, in an exception, you sort of need to take at least enough for people to get the joke. You have to be able to conjure up the thoughts of the original for the parody to work. But generally speaking, for fair use, you're supposed to take the absolute minimum necessary. Now, there's a little bit of gray area in terms of what is minimum and what's not, but still, generally speaking, you're not going to be able to take the entirety of a work and simply play it in the back.
Yes. And I think the sliding scale on that gets, the sliding scale on that is the more professional a work is, like a movie, for example, the less you can show. And then like the Super Bowl being the absolute maximum, most litigious copyright holder, or like Disney, you know what I mean? Because if you watch an entire movie, you can't do that, obviously, even if you do commentary over it. However, you can have different frames of a movie and show it. And when it comes to a YouTube video, you could do most of that, right? Sports games and shit like that, live sports, like is the least legally permissible, I would say, Super Bowl being the worst. But overall, I think that when you get down to like YouTube, it's just more of a case-by-case basis, depending on who the copyright holder is. Like CGP Grey, notoriously litigious, doesn't like it when people react to his videos. That's why you won't see like a lot of people react to his commentary or his videos at all. He even hit Ludwig one time. So it does get down to like the interests of the IP holder. Like they can use the system or even abuse it in certain circumstances, or totally let you do whatever the fuck you want because they don't give a shit and they're chill like that.
And this is the heart of the criticism against XQC, namely that his reaction videos are insufficiently transformative to constitute fair use. Now, the second factor is the nature of the copyrighted work, which analyzes the degree to which the work that was used relates to the copyright purpose of encouraging creative expression. In short, the use of copyrighted material from a work of fiction weighs in favor of finding infringement, while taking from a factual work, likely a news item, is more likely to be deemed fair use. But frankly, the courts don't put very much import for this particular factor unless the work has never been published before. But the third prong considers the quantity and quality of the copyrighted work that was used in relation to the copyrighted work as a whole. So in other words, fair use is less likely to be found when large portions of a copyrighted work are used, or if you're taking the heart of the copyrighted work itself. So in other words, fair use is much less likely to be found when large portions of a copyrighted work are used, and you're much more likely to be able to mount a fair use defense when you only use small portions. But in some contexts, even taking a small amount of a copyrighted material can render a use unfair if the selection constitutes a substantial part of the work or the heart of the work itself. So for example, in a case called Harper and Row versus Nation Enterprises, the Supreme Court held that a news article's quotation of fewer than 400 words from President Gerald Ford's 200,000-word memoir constituted the heart of the work, and the use was ultimately found to be infringing. And the reason there is because the magazine published the part of Ford's memoir that related to pardoning Richard Nixon, which apparently was the only reason you would ever read Gerald Ford's memoir. So this would be another strike against XQC, because XQC and these other live streamers are just republishing the entirety of the other YouTube videos and then reacting to it. Now, as we saw in the Klein case, just because you republish virtually all of a video doesn't necessarily mean that you can't mount a fair use defense, but it makes it really, really hard. And the more that you cite, the more you're going to have to add commentary or some new transformative meaning to your secondary video. And then the fourth and final factor focuses on whether and to what extent the unlicensed use saps the demand for the protected work by serving as a market substitute. In other words, in assessing this factor, courts consider whether the use is hurting the current market for the original work, for example, by displacing sales of the original or preventing people from watching the original video, and or whether the use could cause substantial harm if it were to become widespread. And I think this is yet another strike against XQC, because when you republish virtually the entire portion of another person's video, and then you're not commenting on it with new meaning and commentary, why would anyone then watch the original video? They've already seen the video on your live stream. Now, as someone who has made dozens of reaction videos for this channel, and as a lawyer who has a vested interest in not getting sued for copyright infringement, I have a lot of experience on how these reaction videos are supposed to work. Or at least that's how Gamerant feels about my channel. But to give another example, when I reacted to the movie My Cousin Vinny, I didn't post the entire movie, and I didn't just show myself watching it, however fun that might have been. Instead, I took clips and punctuated them with my actual legal comment.
What's interesting is he kind of like cooked some of the other content creators, by the way, that literally do that. Like in the beginning, for the record. So this is my favorite type of guy. My favorite type of guy to be like, wow, Hasan sure isn't reacting hard enough to this video. Is in here, 2-month subscriber, came in here specifically for like the one duration of this entire fucking React saga that has continued on for what, 2 hours almost, and came in, and in the one duration where I let the video ride so that there's like a cohesive narrative that everyone can understand so I can respond to it, he went, ha, Hasan can talk, wow. Got it, dude, you're right. I am the least ethical reactor online. He's right though. Yeah, well, you know, sucks to suck for everybody, I guess, especially considering that the person who is making the video has given me express permission to react to it. Isn't there a strong argument that when you react to these type of Reactgate videos, people are interested in your takes over watching the original video, especially since you were in the midst of it? Yes, there is. Except in this circumstance, because it is not specifically a market substitute. It is quite literally my commentary over what that is. It falls, especially the final edited product of this, will fall perfectly in the legally permissible area. Even if Legal Eagle had not given me express permission to react to it, he could hit me on the Twitch side, watching this in real time. But the final package product on my YouTube channel, if I were to post this, which we might actually, as a matter of fact, hit that subscribe button, please. Also, go subscribe to Legal Eagle. He's wonderful. I love his videos, as you guys already know. Ultimately, even if I hadn't gotten express permission from him, and I basically watched this without an audience, not live on stream, and then put my reaction up, like my real-time live reaction, if I was doing this without a chat, and I fucking watched it on my own, recorded it, and then cut it down and upload it onto my YouTube page, that would be perfectly legally permissible, and it would probably be a DMCA violation that I could counter on because of both my own personal background, my own personal involvement in the video, or rather like my analysis being a little bit different than Legal Eagles, but I'm directly countering some of the things, at least, like, or I'm criticizing some of the things, even though I agree with most of what he said so far. Because at the end of the day, I feel like at the end of the day, this revolves around certain issues where it's like people like it. It is like in most circumstances seen as a victimless crime. You know what I mean? But there are instances where it's not, and that's really fucked up, which is why you have to try and navigate through the space as best as you can in the most ethical way you can, which I'm sure he will inevitably mention a criticism of mine, which is when I said 99% of the people don't have an issue with it, but the 1% of people that do, you can't have that. 99% of the people that you react to do not have an issue with your reactions. So let's continue.
Commentary. You see, the traditional way of making reaction videos is to actually react to the videos.
Full disclosure, you dickhead.
Hey, I just said that. Now, creators who stream for long periods of time assert that, of course, there will be dead air while they eat or go to the bathroom. But the problem with that argument is that by the nature of live streaming, you can't take the minimal amount necessary as required under the fair use factor. And instead, you're playing the whole thing in real time, and you're not making any discretionary choice as to what is actually republished. And yeah, biology might dictate that you might need to take a bathroom break, but that's not a defense to copyright infringement. That's a...
Yeah. So this is a direct quote against me, right? And this is not a response to a legal situation. This is a response to people being like, why the fuck are you walking away after we have established that it's not a problem for the most part? Does that make sense? Because if we're talking about, again, if we're talking about the legal aspect of it, of course, it's a violation. It's entirely in the hands of the copyright holder. Technically, they could take you to court. That's just how it works. Most people won't do that because there's no reason to, because the amount of money that they can make off of that process is marginal and the legal fees will be way higher. But the reality is that the reason why people are so callous in their indifference and the way that they talk about this sort of thing is because most people in general, like across the board, with the exception of certain people who have made it their entire lives mission to specifically talk about ReactGate and how fucked up it is and blah, 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 don't really have that big of an issue with it. Now, you can also make the argument that like some of the people don't have an issue with it because they're afraid to speak out, which is true. I think that there certainly is a problem. Okay. Take the L. Just take the L. Every time you defend it, it's just bad optics. Every time you try to defend it, there is nothing indefensible in what I have done in any of these processes. Like, you are just internet brained to a degree where you like literally think this is the most important thing, even though most people don't give a fuck about it, even online. Okay? It is so fucking stupid that people... No, it's not, you're right, it's still bad optics, but I'm not even fucking debating on the issues because once again, as I've said, if you catch me fucking getting up, it's either a news story from like a fucking ABC, or from one of my friends that I react to on a regular basis who I know do not take issue with it. That's it. So I don't give a fuck about the optics of the situation because I want to ensure on the other side, regardless of the optics, that everything I'm doing is above board. Everything I'm doing is above board and not harming other people, because I don't want to harm other people. I don't see why you don't commission a BRB screen like your opening waiting screen. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I am going to video game myself in a very public manner, in a very public and open setting. I'm going to video game myself. This is not the conversation. Why are you trying to fucking have a debate? This is not even an issue because I don't do it anymore, okay? I don't. And if I do it, it's not going to be on a video of a person that I haven't expressed permission from. I didn't do it on the Legal Eagle video, as you know. I fucking paused the video when I walked away from the camera, okay? I did it already. That was a great example of what I normally do if I'm reacting to someone that I don't fucking know. Fuck! I did it! I literally did it here! You fucking idiot! Fuck! Sorry, Farley. I didn't mean to scare you. Anyway, ultimately, if you're asking me, like, why do people have this argument? Why do people say this? It's so careless. It's because the overwhelming majority of people don't give a shit. They like it if they're a consumer. They don't give a fuck. They only care about, like, jam-packed action. They're being more selfish as consumers. They don't give a shit. And content creators are responding to that selfishness. They're also selfish themselves. The content creators are the ones who are selfish in this circumstance. Like the reactors, right, are the selfish ones playing the fucking video because they care more about, like, ensuring that there is a nonstop flow of fucking content. However, given that this is a very low stakes battle, that's why people can come across as very callous and indifferent. That's it. And if there was a genuine issue in this circumstance, if there was a genuine issue in this situation, then I'm not one of those, like, the market would kick in type dudes. But the reality is people who are routine violators of this sort of thing, or people who do fucked up things in this field, have been yelled at quite a bit. At the end of the day, people are very passionate about this, but it's such a fucking meaningless conversation because it's incredibly fucking low stakes. Like, the harm being done is not as severe as the back and forth debate demands it. I mean, I'm fine. I'm willing to have this conversation all the time. And I think it's perfectly valid. It is a perfectly valid one to have. And at the end of the day, I don't want to, as a content creator myself, I don't want to fucking harm other content creators by, like, yoinking their shit and having them feel like I just, like, yoink their shit with no recourse whatsoever. But having said that, you know, I've done a million videos on the subject matter, and yet people still come in here and say fucking idiotic shit like, why don't you put a BRB screen? It's like, yeah, I know, man. I know. I already explained it to you like 800 times in 800 different videos. I don't do it anymore anyway. Oh my fucking God. Let's continue.
Live streamer problem, not a content creator problem.
I have to put it about.
Wire chat is making you answer for this when you're not even one of the perpetrators. Go bother ICU or something. No, there are times when I'm away from the camera and the video's running. Yeah, if it's ABC News or Vice or something like that, and I do that to a Vox video, you can suck my dick if you're getting fucking mad at that, okay? They don't give a shit. You don't give a shit. Why the fuck are you complaining? It's probably the same fucking news article that I've written and read a million times over, and I'm going to give you commentary on it. Who the fuck cares? There's no need for a BRB screen in that situation. It's another person's video that I'm playing. Yes, absolutely. But if the other fucking content creator and the content holder doesn't give a shit, then why do you care? I don't do it for content creators who I think could give a shit, okay? It's very fucking annoying that people lose their minds over this, okay? People care like Reactgate. People care about Reactgate like it affects their fucking rent prices. No, Reactgate is the ultimate back and forth between NEETs, because NEETs who like love their content creators, because The only part of this that actually is tangible or important is for a content creator's perspective. Okay, from a content creator's perspective, this is important. You don't want your shit getting stolen, but you also don't want to fucking utilize the DMCA mechanism to look like a fucking rampant abuser of DMCA. Okay? So that's why a lot of content creators talk about it. Hasan, yelling equals true. Execute, calling him poor equals true. Prick one, you are all centered on only you streamers. Oh, man. I love when you come in and you fucking give an incredible... Thanks for your feedback. It will also be taken into consideration in the next meeting. I can assure you that much. I love the you know, the nuanced opinion that you have about all content creators online are narcissistic and self-centered. Man, what an incredible fucking assessment, dude. You are so brilliant. Yeah, no shit, dog. Also, people who hate you love and care about this topic because it's just another thing to complain about. I know. Let's continue.
So yes, leaving to take a break will almost certainly violate copyright due to the lack of commentary, but arguably so does just watching it in real time if there's no commentary being made. And this highlights why it might actually be impossible for any live streamer to have a live stream reaction where they're just simply playing the entire video and reacting. Because there's been no forethought about what's the minimum necessary to make the point of the commentary or the point of the criticism. They're just playing the entire thing and interjecting some little bits of commentary or criticism.
It's like a bean.
And courts don't look fondly when you use the entirety of the work. So yes, you could add some original commentary to your reaction, but if it completely displaces the market for the original, it's probably not fair use. And it's pretty obvious that once you see a video during a live stream, the way that most of these live streamers do it, you're not gonna go back and watch the whole video again. Let's be honest, this kind of reaction content is extremely low effort and easy to do. Why? Because you're just piggybacking on the work of the original.
By the way, I agree with everything that he's saying. I mean, I do it, and I agree with everything he's saying. Do you think that at least doubling the original video with commentary is a good metric to measure a good React video? I don't know. I don't know what like the best practices would be. I would say the best practices are what I do. Okay. The reality is though that most people don't care. That's the point. Like most IP holders don't care. The only valid counter to that is that they do care, but they're too afraid to say anything about it, which I do think is real. And I do think that that is the reason why a lot of people don't do call outs like this, which is why I think it's good to have like some standard that you set on your own to ensure that you're not harming people. He's completely ignoring the exposure these creators get from live streamers. It doesn't matter. We're beyond that point, okay? We're beyond that. You're never going to... It doesn't matter. First of all, it doesn't matter how positive of an impact live streaming and live reacting to people's content has. That part doesn't matter because as long as there's someone who says, I don't give a fuck that you gave me exposure, you stole my shit, they're valid. It's entirely in the eyes of the content holder. That's it. Okay? It does not matter whether or not the other person has seen tremendous positive benefits. And before people say paid in exposure omegalol, because that's such a fucking easy argument to make, dog, this is a work of art that you want other people to go and fucking see. So yes, technically it is exposure, and that is actually unironically something that live streamers literally get paid to expose, okay? If what you're saying was a laughable concept, then fucking video game companies and literally movie companies would not pay Twitch streamers to fucking run their content specifically so that you can drive an audience there. Of course, paid in exposure in the economy of exposure is unironically a valid conversation to have because it's not like you specifically made this work of art for certain eyeballs. You made it for all the eyeballs. The issue there is no tangible empirical evidence that live streamers watching a certain content creator is legitimately yielding positive benefits for said content creator. There's just not enough information on that. It's not readily available. Shut the fuck up. Video games is different from YouTube videos, though. No, it's not. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That is not true at all. Nintendo has shown that that is not true at all. They very legally can ass fuck you for playing their fucking video games. PewDiePie has been hit with a Let's Play that he was not allowed to let's play on as well. So it doesn't fucking matter. You didn't make the video game. You're not a developer. There are reasons for why companies don't do this, though. The EULA is being one of the foundational reasons as to why video game companies don't turn around and fucking sue people for playing their video games on stream. But ultimately, you didn't make the video game. Okay? You did not fucking make the video game. You didn't make every aspect of the video game. You didn't pay for the assets. You didn't pay for the fucking copyrighted music. You didn't do any of that. You're just playing the video game on stream. So on the same legal boundaries and on the same legal principles, you could get ass fucked like Nintendo does all the goddamn time for even playing fucking video games. Shut up. You're not wrong. I mean, you're not right. Sorry. Now, that's number one. But again, it goes back to the same principle, is that the IP holders certainly do not think that it's a bad thing. They think it's a good thing. Okay? I do think video games and video content are different, though. Like, in their essence, not the reality of how it's treated legally. Like what you're saying, everyone's experience is completely different. I understand that. But if we're talking about on the legal side, it doesn't fucking matter. So that's number one. Number two, even though there are additional protections for video games as well. Number two, it goes beyond video games. I've told you this already. There's so many copyrighted things that we take for granted that no copyright holder is going to actually pursue me on. There's a literal Spalding fucking logo right behind me. Technically, Spalding could say, I don't like that. Okay? Take that shit down. Now, with video games, you are reacting and creating transformative content 100% of the time you're playing. That's not true. You are not right. Okay? Okay, what about let's play games then? Or not let's play, sorry. What about story games? Telltale games? No, exactly. It doesn't matter. What about the areas where there's like cutscenes and shit? You're wrong. You're just not right. What about linear fucking games? Like, you're not transforming it in the same way that you think you are all the time. Okay? No commentary playthroughs. Yeah, there are no commentary playthroughs. It is very frustrating because people literally do that. People do that. People have done that. So, and I've said that people could do that if they wanted to. The only difference is, I agree with Legal. He's right. It is legally not permissible, but my counter to that always is it's up to the IP holder. In a perfect world, I believe that like certain patents should expire anyway. IP should expire after a certain point, but that's not where we live in. That's not the world we live in. And I don't think we are ever going to be able to rewrite copyright law because fucking Disney.
Person. And whether XQC is in the room or not, there's an argument to be made that his borderline incoherent babbling might not even qualify as the commentary or criticism necessary for fair use anyway. Honestly, I think my dog could offer about the same level of incisive commentary as XQC during most of his live streams. Yeah, if you want to feel bad, just remember that apparently this garbage is apparently worth $100 million to the streaming platform Kick. But there are some live streamers who do
okay, to be fair, that's Kick, dog, you know?
things the right way. If you get permission or you get a license from the person who owns the rights to the videos, then by all means, it's great that you are getting that permission and then reacting to it. And if you want an example of people who do reaction content right that aren't lawyers on YouTube, there's the popular YouTuber Ludwig. Not only has he created—
First of all, nice hat, asshole. Stole it from me, number one. Number two, I'm sorry. If you think Ludwig is doing a good job reacting to videos, but I'm not, you know, you probably haven't seen enough of the Ludwig's reactions, and mostly you're motivated by what people say about others online. It's vibes-based. This is the part that it is like literally fucking vibes-based, dog. Lud just has better PR. No one wants to get mad at the Golden Retriever guy, and they shouldn't anyway. That's it. That's literally fucking it. I'm sorry. He actually asked, though, dude, stop. There are plenty of fucking videos where there are plenty of videos that Ludwig has watched on stream throughout his entire fucking lifespan and throughout his entire career where Ludwig has not asked for fucking permission. Here's a great example of this. CGP Grey, which he apologized for later down the line. Okay? He used to watch CGP Grey videos all the time. He literally went to sleep during his subathon. What the fuck are you guys talking about? I love Ludwig. Okay? I think he's a wonderful person. Spent an hour talking to him on the phone this morning before I got started. The only difference between me and Ludwig in that regard is that we both have other people's best interests at heart, except he doesn't have the metric ton of negative fucking shit launched in his direction that I do from having schizophrenic cyber stalkers from the beginning of my career. That's it. And also, he's much better at PR than I am. He is very charismatic, he's very funny, and he's much better at PR, which is why a lot of this stuff is fucking ridiculous, and it's vibes-based. Here, let me show you, okay? Entire fucking channel dedicated to Ludwig reacting the videos. I mean, this is old stuff, too. I mean, sorry, this is a channel that no longer is like existing. You think Ludwig asked that every single fucking oh, this guy actually is a bad example. He literally did talk to this guy. But you think Ludwig reacted to every fucking person that asked every single fucking person that he's like reacted to? No, of course not. Did you call Ludwig funny? Yes, he's hilarious. I love Ludwig. 100%. This is not snitching on him. The point is, it's vibes based, okay? The point is, it's fucking vibes based. It's funny looking. Yeah, exactly. When you talk to him on the phone, do you lay on your bed and kick your feet in the air? No, I was taking a shower while I was talking to him so I could like maximize on my time. Yeah, Lud did TikTok reactions. No shot he asked every TikToker, but that's just how it works. Also, TikTokers don't give a shit about copyright in that same field because, again, pays and exposure, but like TikTok literally is that. So, not gonna lie, I know Legal Eagle likes Foreign Man, who I enjoyed too until he joined on the whole list. Bash people we don't like. That included UNTYT. That's why I was glad to see FD on your stream. I don't know who you're talking about, but you know, there's plenty of people that don't like me. Isn't Red versus Blue and Rooster Teeth the counterexample to the gameplay legality opinion? Wait, what do you mean? Hasan is always going to be held to an absurdly strict standard of reactions in the chat. Today prove that they will never give him credit for following through on every single minuscule demand. The entire thing is bad faith. Yes. Absolutely. But it does make sense. You want to know why it makes sense? Because people are motivated by other people. Nobody is an island of their own. Nobody makes assertions and develops opinions simply on their own. So when enough people are actually tilting the scales in a direction, others 100% are motivated by that. Other people that hear people shit on me will go, you know what, maybe there got some reason here, especially because a lot of my fucking haters do a very good job of crafting the narrative in a way that like the average person will also respond in kind. They don't just go, Hasan is bad because he owns a house. They go, Hasan is bad because he didn't have to fucking buy a house in the most expensive fucking zip code, but he chose to do so while completely leaving out the reality that like it's perfectly normal and viable to want to live in a specific area that you've lived for, 10 fucking years, and that you bought the house for not just yourself, but your whole fucking family. And also, why the fuck is buying a house a problem? Hasan has never said that buying a houses are a bad thing. Only being a fucking landlord would be bad in that situation. Okay? So like, you have the capacity to really get people on your side by just like massaging the counterexample in a perfect way. That's why I got so mad at the person that was saying, in my opinion, in the shittiest way possible, why can't you just put up a BRB screen? Because I already do that. Okay? I don't put up a BRB screen, but I just either don't pause if it's a person whose content I do not know if he's appropriate. Like if he thinks it's appropriate that I react to or not, okay? I just don't get up or don't move away and I react the entire fucking time. Or if I do that, it's usually for a fucking ABC News article or something like that, or it is a friend of mine's video. Okay? Okay, can we move on? Legal Eagle did not legit mention you, and it's still about yourself. No, I know. I'm sorry. I know Legal Eagle did not put me in the video, even though he told me that he actually had a segment for me in the video as well, but there wasn't enough time for it. The reason why I'm responding to all of this stuff is because, well, I do this. I have a lot of opinions on it. And not only that, but also he did put you in the video. Just wait.
He did his own video differentiating between a genuine reaction video and stolen content. He's also held in high regard among other content creators for his ethical streaming practices. In particular, he asks for permission. And when he reacts to a fantastic series like Jetlag, also available on Nebula, he continually suggests that people sign up for Nebula so they can watch Jetlag where it was originally published. So Ludwig is evidence that it's not impossible. And another example of someone who does...
I'll just never get that fucking. I will never get like a stray W like that ever, unless it's like Vince vintage.
Does reaction content the right way is Dr. Mike. He is only looking at little snippets, and then he is talking about how that snippet relates to his chosen practice. Obviously, medicine. Now, you don't have to be a lawyer or a doctor to do reaction content. You do need to make commentary about the thing you are reviewing, and you, generally speaking, can't use the entirety of the work. You should have some forethought about what you're going to use and what's not necessary. And ultimately, non-transformative re-uploading of videos hurts content creators, free rides off of their hard work, and likely infringes on their IP rights. If these videos are re-uploaded in their entirety, it should be left up to the original content creator to approve or reject it. And remember, there's a super easy way to get around this. Just ask permission from the original content creator. Though in defense of live streaming reaction videos, Hasanabi said, quote, 90% of creators don't mind. They like it when we're watching their videos. I'm a content creator, and I love it when people react to my videos. But the thing is that even if 90% of those people,
I should have said 99%, by the way, because I think I'm up in that to 99%, dog. I take it back. 99%, baby.
Would agree to it if you ask them, you still have to ask them or it's copyright infringement. And that, of course, leaves out at least 10%. It's probably more than 10% of content creators do actually mind, and you are explicitly going against their wishes. So ultimately, the easiest way around this that's good for everyone.
For the record, that's precisely why I do ask for permission. Unless it's something that I know I'm going to fucking criticize because it's like in the political realm or offer political analysis. Like the examples I will give you is when a 200 IQ teen destroys corrupt cops, or genius scientist versus expert detective. A lot of those videos, it's just like riddled with commentary. It's going to be riddled with commentary specifically because it's going to be political commentary. So if I'm not asking for a channel that I do not know for permission, that is usually going to be because I know I'm going to fucking react up and down, which I always do. I always hated how you need to do bibliographies and craft for essays, but isn't that basically this, giving people credit, etc.? But yes, of course, I don't ask every random person that I watch. However, the principle that I have, this is so triggering that we're spending so much time talking about this and not enough talking about the fact that in 1998, The Undertaker threw mankind off of hell in a cell and plummeted 16 foot through an announce table. I don't understand Eagle's point, because if you're trying to make a reaction vid proving strong critique to something being hateful, ask the hateful person for permission. Lol, what? No. What Legal Eagle is talking about here is when people randomly react to shit that is like apolitical in nature, right? Like a Lamino video. That's a perfect example. Like, most people are not going to find it offensive. They're just watching it because it's filling space, and you're watching it with your community, and you're watching it to fill space. Let's be fucking real. That's what he is talking about. Not like me asking Ben Shapiro or Steven Crowder for permission. Hey, Steven Crowder, can I get some permission before I call you a white supremacist? He's going to be idiotic. Of course, I'm not going to do that. In my opinion, if, like I said, and I'm going to mention this one more time, if I reacted to this video on my own, not live, just like I did this entire time, and then I had my editor chop it down and upload it, okay, as he would if this was a live stream, okay, then Legal Eagle most likely would not have legal grounds to criticize the or DMCA the video. He still could, and then we'd have to take it to court. Okay, like I would counter it, which I never would anyway, because there's like no reason to fucking take some dumb shit like that to court. But ultimately, it would be left up to the courts, and I do think that in that circumstance, it's most likely legally permissible for me to watch his video, because I'm literally breaking it apart piece by piece and offering commentary that is transforming the product, and the people are not going. The people would not be going to my video as a market substitute. They're not going to my video to hear Legal Eagle's opinions. They're going to the video to hear what I have to say about Legal Eagle's opinions on the matter. Okay? So, that's it. How come Legal Eagle's throwing hands at my streamer? No, he did not throw hands at your streamer at all. As a matter of fact, he was very gracious to not include me in this video and draw a lot of fucking ire in my direction, as oftentimes I try to be as ethical as I humanly, physically, possibly can in my reactions, because I've been yelled at a lot, quite more than XQC ever has over the course of his career on this particular issue. And there were certainly things that I have changed, for the record, certainly things that I have changed in the way that I do this kind of reaction commentary. Okay? He did disagree with that 90% of the people don't care. And that is not necessarily a defense for it. Of course, it's not a defense for it. That is more so, that's not a legal defense for it. That is more so to say, most people don't give a shit, which is why sometimes mistakes happen, and that is fucked up and bad, and you should want to avoid it, okay? You should want to avoid it by asking, if you don't know the content creator himself or herself or themselves, okay? However, that is the major reason as to why, even though this kind of back and forth gets riled up and there's a new cycle of it, no matter what, day in, day out, like every couple of months, this cycle reinvigorates. People get mad about it. People get passionate about it. But because of that reason, because most people don't care, it doesn't become like a major issue.
Everyone is just ask for permission. But streamers need to realize that not only is it legally required to ask for permission in many, if not most of these circumstances, as well as it being the morally right thing to do, it's also in their...
I disagree, by the way. I do think it's morally the wrong thing to do to ask like a Nazi for permission to react to their videos. Not that he doesn't mean that anyway, because like commentary news is like falls under a different set of protections. Educational content falls under a different set of protections, as he mentioned already. Like... But I would never, ever in a million fucking years ask Steven Crowder or Ben Shapiro permission to react to their content. And they also understand that as well. They would never ask me, and it is well established in the commentary space that like they won't give a shit. Can you imagine like calling up Matt Walsh and be like, hey, Matt Walsh, I am going to call you a theocratic fascist, transphobic monster who the world would be a much better place if you never existed, if your mother swallowed you instead of allowing your father to cream pie inside of her. Is that legally permissible? I'm going to do that over a video of yours where you're fucking screeching about sending bomb threats to a child's hospital. Like, I don't think that that's something that's going to happen. You know? What is this? I think from the perspective of the creator who's going viral for the first time, intentionally, I see how it happens. What are you talking about? Anyway. Like, it saps views. There is not enough evidence in either direction for, on that front, by the way. There are plenty of people in this community that have become content creators on their own after, having their works get cited in this community quite frequently. There are plenty of content creators who believe that like me watching their videos have been very positive for them blowing up and shit like that. But then there's also plenty of content creators who say, as much as I like a commentator, I love these people. I want to make sure that other people enjoy their videos. That is precisely the reason why I oftentimes will use their videos as a vehicle to deliver the same exact fucking news and information that I would be delivering to you anyway. Right? So, didn't Gavin McInnes ding you out of spite for watching his video? That's a radical right-winger who hit you for reacting, even if you did it pretty ethically? Yes. Exactly. He did that, and they openly said that they were doing it to fuck with me. So, it goes in either direction. Do you get it? Tub is a great example. He went from like 20K subs to 400K from critical reacting to his TikTok criminals iceberg and blowing up his channel. Exactly. There are plenty of success stories of content creators, plenty of success stories of content creators getting a lot of prominence and a lot of fandom off of larger content creators reacting to their videos and sending their audiences there. That is precisely the reason why Vince also said, Hasan is great at reactions. I love when he reacts to my videos because he always hypes me up. So for people to say paid in exposure is a really idiotic fucking conversation or an idiotic counter in this circumstance because yes, exposure is how you make money on fucking YouTube. So yes, that is like the fucking point. That's how you make money, you know? YouTubers get paid in exposure. So yes, the paid in exposure argument sounds like a good fucking soundbite, and it's very frustrating because there's a lot of fucking artists out there who do get hit with that. Oh, well, you're getting paid in exposure shit. But like, yes, it is different for YouTubers because they quite literally are getting paid in exposure. When you fucking send people to go and watch a video, that's technically a good thing. Okay? Is there a legal difference in reacting to old content versus new content? I feel like reacting to old content seems better, but I have nothing to base that on. No. There is no legal difference in the eyes of the law unless it's like the copyright is the patent is expired. But ultimately, what I'm talking about is beyond legality. I have a set of standards on how to fucking react to certain things, specifically because I don't want to fucking hurt anybody else's content. I want to help them. Okay? So it literally does not matter because there is, like, technically it's all fucking not legal, but most copyright holders don't give a shit. Does that make sense? And there is, as it stands right now, not enough empirical evidence to show that, like, watching a fucking YouTube video actually helps the channel or watching a YouTube video actually hurts the channel. Okay? There isn't enough evidence in either direction. People that love React content, consuming it, and love their fucking React content doing internet daddies will say, no, you don't understand. I went and I followed this guy because you watched him. So it must be good for him because there's plenty of other people like me out there. And there's validity to that argument. Okay? Also, on the other side of the fucking spectrum, you have people that say, no, you are literally stealing their views, you're taking their views away, and you're actually harming the content creator. And there's validity to that as well, especially if someone takes something that I watched on here and re-uploads it immediately, doesn't even fucking change the thumbnail, and just slaps my face on it and posts it on there. It's going to basically eat away at their market share, especially if it's a video that is like just becoming viral. Does that make sense? See, there's someone who just said, by the way, I won't watch this episode of Legal Eagle because I watched it here, real talk. I would think that that hurts their bottom line. So it goes in either direction. Does that make sense? Also, this person is probably just saying that to shit talk for the record so that they can clip it. Ironically, on an alt account to be like, huh, look at that. Hasan responds to guy who says he's not going to go watch it. It's like, at that point, don't be a piece of shit. Go watch this fucking video right now. Turn it on in your other fucking tab. It's not that hard, asshole. It's me, do. Well, it shouldn't be a streamer's decision to make it beneficial to another or not. Just ask for permission. Yes, dog, I already do. Oh my fucking Lord. Half of the arguments around this now basically fucking revolve around like things that I already do. When I'm talking about something, when I'm defending a position, I'm trying to explain the reasoning behind why people have that position, not necessarily saying that I'm doing it, okay? Oh my God.
Pecuniary interest. Someday a lawyer is going to explain the concept of statutory damages to them, and they're not going to be happy about that. Until then, you can support creators directly by getting a membership to today's sponsor, Nebula. Neo and I are not only on Nebula, but we're both co-owners because Nebula is a streaming platform built for and by creators. And this month only, they're doing...
I wonder why Nebula has never reached out to me. I feel like they are a pretty sick company. Like, I would work with them. Yeah, no, it's literally a fucking, it's basically a co-op, I think. Yeah, Nebula profit, the money remaining after service costs, not exclusive of engineering, is divided 50-50 between the creators and the standard. The creator pool is paid out based on watch time. Who owns Nebula is a joint venture between standard and the creators. There are no outside investors or venture capitalists. If that ever changes, we'll disclose it here. I don't think it's not like I don't think it's a co-op, but yeah, second thoughts on there too. Like a lot of my friends online, a lot of content creators I like online are on there who have identical opinions to mine. It's not full-blown co-op, but there is like a cooperative structure, I guess. I go straight to the video because you waffle so much, lol. Yeah, there you go. There are some channels that you watch that I've watched now regularly, like I Did a Thing and Second Thought, but then there are people I only watch here, like The Daily Wire. Exactly. That is the perfect summarization of this entire conversation. The only reason why I'm talking about that, the only reason why I'm talking about all that, of course, is not because there aren't like best practices or anything, but because it is not a perfect solution. No one knows if it helps or harms. Okay? Some say it helps, some say it harms. My friends say it helps them. And people that I never have reacted to ever and never will react to ever say it hurts them if I do even react to my friends. The reality is those people are fucking stupid and have no say in the process. They are not the IP owners. Okay? Sucks to suck.
Doing something wild. Just until the end of the month, Nebula is offering a lifetime membership. Instead of a subscription, it's a one-time payment that will get you everything Nebula offers forever. I've seen a lot of speculation about this. No, Nebula is not going bankrupt, Linus. On the contrary, it's more successful than it's ever been. But we're offering lifetime memberships for a select few fans so that we can make even more original content. Huge productions from your favorite creators. And we're in it for the long haul. Lifetime memberships allow us to not take on outside investors. It's the opposite of a going out of business sale. It's a going into much bigger business sale. And if you're new here, Nebula offers tons of exclusive videos from me, original series from your favorite people, movies, plays, classes, and more. Including the hit series Jetlag that Ludwig was actually raving about. And with your favorites like Neo, Jetlag, Real Engineering, Real Life Lore, and Legal Eagle, we create the content that other people actually react to. You can see my feature-length documentary, Bad Law Words Good, and my other Nebula exclusive content includes my full-length interview with the screenwriter of My Cousin Vinny, and my Not Safe for Work video about lawsuits that are too hot for YouTube. But like I said, for this month only, you can get an exclusive lifetime membership. It's $300 for life. No tricks, no gimmicks, that's it forever. And if that's not your speed, that's completely fine. You can still get a 40% discount on yearly subscriptions that pencils out to less than $3 per month.
Yeah. I missed all of it. Can you just let me know if Elise shit on you or not? I ain't gonna watch. No, he didn't. He did not mention me except for one moment in the entire video. And I think, well, I talked to him before I watched the video. He said I had permission to watch it. And he also said that I actually had an entire segment dedicated to myself as well, because I've said a lot on this. And some of my transgressions, but they cut it out for time. So I got lucky on that front. So I'm sold. I'm subbing Nebula for the NSFW content. Yeah, when he said he did NSFW content, I think we all went to the same area in our minds, at least. Like, what kind of NSFW content is he cutting over there? The Nebula cut is gonna cook you? What do you mean? Nebula can hire you to do porn reacts? I'd be the best. I'd be the motherfucking best at porn reacts, dog. You don't even understand, dude. He's doing the legal spread eagle. Okay, dude. Fucking chill.